Hi, my name is Tonderai Munyevu. I am the writer and the performer in Mugabe, My Dad and Me, which we did at Brixton House with ETT and Theatre Royal York, and we went on tour. And one of the things that we wanted to do was to do some writers groups, some participation programs, to see how my story, a true story, a biographical, autobiographical story, how that could have impact in the groups and society around us. So we met up with different types of people, and this is some of what we got up to. The elders at Brixton House were the most incredible group of people. All of them, obviously elders from across the world, from Africa, from the Caribbean, and all of them sharing what it means to them to be in Britain today. And what happens to them when someone asks the question, where are you from?
Home is Guyana. And when I think about home, it's marvelous. I mean, home, I think, doesn't matter where you come from. Home would always be the best place on earth.
Home is a place where you're comfortable. You and your family and your friends. That's what I call home. Well, I'm from Jamaica. And that's the only place. We were born and grown, and Jamaica will always be my home.
So when we returned back to Brixton in London, we had an intricate, diverse group. Again, different ages, different points of views. And the work that came out of it was really delicate and really, really interesting in terms of how it was calling back to Africa, to the Caribbean, back to London, back to what people were experiencing in their day-to-day lives. And it's just some of the most beautiful writing of the tour.
Home is somewhere I haven't found yet. I'm lost searching for something I've never seen before. Therefore, my constant unease whenever I walk through the door, early hours of the morning. Drenched in the dark but dry throughout the day because the place I wish for feels infinitely far away. Home was a full sense of security.
Home is capoeira, home is ginga, home is dancing from side to side, escaping and building a positive expression. Home for me is creativity, home is accepting the now, being in the moment, and finding myself. That's home.
So Oxford was remarkable because we had a very wide range in terms of age. We had someone as young as 8 all the way up to someone in their 40s, 50s, making stories connected to the idea of autobiographical theatre.
Home is the corner of a brook. It's tiny little banks made of concrete. Home is the sound of crash, bang, bang, wallop, tinkle, tinkle, as my mum drops the butter dish again. Our house is a needle in many straws, but it is still a needle in a haystack. It stands out to me. There are many other houses in Oxford, there are many other houses in the streets, but that's the one that stands out to me.
Home is driving in the rain from my grandma's house whilst listening to my brother terribly sing to his favourite rap songs. Home is hearing our car pull up on the stones on our drive. Home is opening the door and hearing my dog bark repeatedly as my dad unloads the bags from the boot. Home is feeling the cold air brush past your face on your daily walk into Blenheim. So if you ask me where I'm from the place of cold. I'm from Oxford.
One of the amazing things in Edinburgh was meeting yet again a different set of people. We had 2 European people in that group, some local people from Edinburgh. It was stunning, and people started off quite quietly, but the work that came out of it was really, really, really profound. And actually, we found ourselves a little bit emotional.
Home is a small, diverse, poor concrete jungle. A council estate in the centre of England where reggae and Bhangra fight over who is the loudest. Where the smell of Indian spices mixed with jerk chicken. Where my friends are laughing and singing England football songs, regardless of colour. Apart from me, I'm not English, I'm Scottish.
Home is cosy, home is warm, it's coals on an open fire, it's the old cooking range at my nana's, and it's the wood burner at Maman Monique's in France. It's the crackle of kindling and the low murmur of conversation, of friends, family we've known for a long time. There's a feeling of warmth, of love, familiarity, relaxation.
For our final session, we wanted to do something a little bit different, which was to encourage people to write pieces that they might develop into actual theatre productions. So this is the focus of the final session, and the writing reflects this. These are people who are keen on writing, who want to make work that will end up in our theatres in London. And what was also brilliant about it is that they were able to have a Q&A with me and Sibusiso Mamba and Alison Holder, our producer, to see where else they could take their pieces if they wanted.
Home is a place where silence is welcomed, where lying is forbidden. Home is where warmth is half expected, where eggshells shell. If you ask me where I'm from, I'm local.
Home is a certainty, a point of departure, and a point of many returns. Home is where the hearth is. Home is where the heart is. Home is. Home will be. Shifts of centre, shifts of place, shifts of focus.
Home is an 8 p.m. finish. We know Mum is home because I hear her phone call all the way from the top floor. We've cleaned the house and we've done our work. Now all that's left is for us to sit in front of the fire and melt. If you ask me where I'm from, I have maybe 3 things I could say, but I'll always say home is via the Trans-Sahara Highway. First it was 49, then I realized mine would always be wherever there's we.